All right, Ray Gaddis, first of all, how's the ankle feeling?
It's 100%. Feels good.
All right, looked 100%. Talk about going up against Romero and then going and switching off to a speed guy like Niasi.
You have to change your mentality because each player is differently. Romero is a little more tricky, and Niasi is pass and go. So he's a speedster, so you have to give Niasi a little more cushion, and Romero, you got to be right up on him.
Not just coming back, but moving back to the right side. How did it feel to be more on your natural foot?
I mean, it just felt good to be back out there and help the team get another shutout and bounce back. That's the most important thing.
Was there any issue with the field after the lacrosse tournament? It seemed like there was a bunch of cut-up spots out there.
I mean, our landscaping crew does a pretty good job. I mean, I think any field at this point in the season is pretty beat up. It was pretty beat up. It's pretty soft out there. It's some different patches out there, but that's what you have to do. You have to play through every condition.
So they scored 5 last week. You guys conceded 5. How big is it to come back here, especially with the mixed-up backline with Moby being suspended and hang a clean sheet?
I mean, it's big. We got to bounce back. I mean, we're 7 games now after this one. I mean, the playoff race is tight, and I mean we learned from it. I'm glad we had it happen when it did, and now we need to go forward and finish strong.
Good work tonight.
Appreciate it.
All right, Antoine Hoppenot, 0-0 result. Obviously, you'd like the win at home, but going up against a team like Montreal that just scored 5 last week, how does the result feel?
It's not a bad result by any means. They're a good team. They're at the top of the East right now. But going into this game, we talked about getting the 3 points. We're in a spot where we can't really lose that many more points. So it's a little disappointing that we weren't able to get the win today. And I think we should have maybe gotten a goal here or there. But at the end of the day, it's a tie. But hopefully, we go to San Jose and we're gonna have to get 3 points out there.
Talk about the play late in the game. Wheeler goes to the corner, and you're running near post, and it looked like you dummied it through. Did you think Latu was behind you?
I wasn't sure, but I knew I ran past the post, so by the time the ball got to me, I think if I tried to hit it, it would have been really tough for me to put it in. So, I made the decision to leave it, hoping someone was behind me, and unfortunately there wasn't anyone there, but maybe I could have done better, try to trap it or try to just deflect it towards goal, but yeah, it's a tough one, and obviously would rather want to get back, but can't really do anything about it now.
With Montreal basically playing for the road point, they dropped Bernardello back and they dropped Bernier deeper than you probably expected. How does that affect you, knowing that you're gonna have to go up the wings rather than come directly through the gut?
We put we have Latu and Cruz on the outside, and they've created a lot of goals for us, so we weren't really that worried about it. Con has scores with his head a lot, so does Jack. So it's still kind of our game plan is to go through the wing and then get the ball in the middle, and then fight in the box to try to get a header on it or a scrappy goal. So we were fine with it. They played their strategy, and I think we did a good job, and we created a few opportunities that I think some of the guys are going to want to get back. I'm sure it could have been 1-0, but it's tough. It's a tough tie.
Were you disappointed Nelson Rivas wasn't there today?
Yeah, very disappointed.
Good work, man. All right, Zach MacMath, how important is it for you as a goalkeeper to come off of that 5-goal performance and get a clean sheet tonight?
It's always important to get a shutout, especially after giving up 5 goals the game before, and not just for me but for the team. We know as a group when we play together that we can shut out one of the best teams in the league.
Talk about the organization back there with Sheanon sliding in, Ray coming back on the right.
Yeah, we had to do that a couple times last year, and Sheanon did great on the inside, and then Ray on the right, at his natural right side. So I thought everyone in the back line did a really good job of communicating and organizing.
How quickly can you look ahead, knowing you didn't get the 3 points you wanted, and start looking at San Jose, knowing Wondolowski and Gordon and Lenhart and the guys they're going to throw at you?
This week we'll prepare just like we do every week for the team ahead, and we know they've got a lot of threats going forward, but we're going to go in there knowing that we've got to get at least a point.
Well, good work tonight.
Yep, thank you.
All right, Shane Williams back at center back. How'd it feel tonight?
It was good. Tried to to help out the team today and help out the defense. Obviously, I'm not a Moby, and he can have his spot back as soon as he comes back. I prefer outside, but it was good. I think Jeff helped me out a lot. Ray was good. It's good to see him back, and Hunter's favorite right foot. So I thought overall we did a good job.
How well did you feel you did in terms of preparing for the movement of a guy like DeVio and then actually tracking his runs?
Yeah, we've been working on it all week, and we went over the film yesterday, and they showed us the runs that he likes to make and where he likes to kind of camp out, especially when they don't have the ball and they look to transition quickly. And I thought we did a good job, especially when they transitioned to close down all the options quickly. And it's always tough to prepare for somebody that's as good as he is, and you don't really know what you're going to get until you get into the game.
For a team like Montreal, after scoring 5 themselves, to then come here and sit back as deep as they did, you worry about getting complacent during the match with a guy like DeVio who can sneak up on you?
Yeah, I think that's something we went over yesterday as well, that they were just going to sit and wait for us to make a mistake and try to counter us. I think that's how they get a lot of their goals. They're extremely dangerous on the counter, and they break really fast. So we tried to make sure that we were proactive and took care of that stuff early and put out fires.
Have you let yourself think forward to the beating you're going to take next weekend with Lenhart and Gordon and Wondolowski?
Yeah, I mean, those are some big boys, so I'm sure they'll watch the game, and they'll probably put everybody that's over 6 foot, camp them out on my side. So it'll be a good challenge, and it's the last 7 games, so they're all important, so we need to have a good performance up there.
After not getting the 3 tonight, are you guys feeling any extra pressure to go on the road and get those 3 points?
No, I think we've been good all year on the road. As long as we stay disciplined and continue to do what we've done all season, I think that we'll be fine.
Talk about the field. Your coach mentioned a few things about the field condition after the lacrosse tournament. Was there anything specific that was getting in your way, or how did it play?
Yeah, I mean, we practiced on it yesterday, so try to get used to it as best we can. It's choppy, and there's some. They tried to replace a couple patches that don't look so great. But we'll be off it for a bit, and hopefully it'll come back and be ready for the last part of the season.
Well, good work.
Thank you.